Well, hi everyone. Welcome to this amazing call that literally gets me so fired up on this Wednesday. So we host this call basically to all come together and really just share what we're up to and how to own an online business. Because if some of you guys are on this call tonight and have been watching, some of us been, traveling and working this virtual business. I'm sure you're wondering, what the heck do they do and where did they even start? So tonight we're just going to share some stories, and we're going to keep it short to respect your time and our time. But let me just tell you that you are in the right place at the right time, because the girls that are sharing tonight are just absolutely on fire. And I literally just got back I was on a 3-day trip this week. In the middle of the week, I got to pack my bags and go spend some time with family at our timeshare. And it was just amazing because I got to, take my phone with me. So I got to take my office with me and, kind of make my own schedule for the last 3 days. So I just got back a couple of hours ago, hence why I'm sunburnt. But just being on this call tonight, just the fact that we're all dialing in from literally different countries, different states. You guys were shouting out where you were from. We have people on the call from Canada and Australia and all parts of the United States, which makes me so happy because I think, social media has, we can either use it to its advantage or disadvantage. And I love that we're all coming together tonight just to use it to its advantage and just see each other's smiling faces. And I'm sure as you guys listen to some stories tonight, you may relate to some and some not so much, but I can guarantee that you probably have someone in your life that you could share this call with. So thank you guys so much for being on. These women literally mean so much to me, and I'm so glad that you guys just to get to hear from their hearts tonight. So I'll give a little bit of background about kind of why we're on the call, and then I'll pass it on. But basically, we all decided to become our own boss, right? So at some point in our lives, we were sick and tired of kind of living the rat race, and you'll kind of hear more about that. But we wanted to partner with a company that we were able to not only make money with, but make a difference with. And if anyone can agree with me, living healthy, we're all on the go. Can anyone agree that living healthy can sometimes get complicated? Has anyone gone to the juice bar and they're like, all right, I'm going to get a green juice. I know it has a lot of good stuff in it. Probably won't taste that good. And I just probably spent $10 on it. Am I not the only one? Now they have amazing smoothie bowls and you can put all the goodness in it. But basically we partnered with a company that made this problem. They made the solution to this problem. So they took this amazing green juice that probably didn't taste so good, and they were able to put it into a capsule. So we partnered with this company that was actually able to put over 30 raw vine-ripened fruits, vegetables, and berries into a capsule, taking out the water and the sugar, and you're left with a lot of nutrients in these capsules. So we partnered with farms all across the world just to really get this nutrition into as many people's bodies as possible. So what we get to do is we get to really live our life on our own terms, and we get to share this amazing, amazing solution, the solution of modern health. I think so many of us are realizing that life is not slowing down. So many of us are traveling more now, like I was talking about with social media, we never really have a chance just to slow down. Life isn't getting any slower. We're only getting, busier and busier. So this solution to this problem is not only brilliant, it's awesome that we know about it, but there are so many people out there that need to know about it. So I know this made sense to me years ago because of all the clinical research. So the company actually has over 35 clinical research studies done on this product and what it does in the body and all of its amazing benefits. So we could share all the awesome stories with you, but if there isn't clinical research on something that you're taking, I highly suggest to look into something that does, because I know that science doesn't lie. The research doesn't lie. So, but yeah, we all really just decided to partner with this company because it made sense with our, our mission and our belief and really our passions. And so I have been working this business now for 4 years. I started when I was in college. I was the girl who was majoring in marketing and advertising and decided when I graduated that I did not want to go work a 9-to-5 desk job. I wanted to go work something that I could get excited about on Monday morning. I could get excited to work with my clients and, really get behind this problem that our health system needs a change, because our health system is not a health system anymore. It's a sick system. And so I just loved that I was able to make a difference, and that my paycheck at the end of every single month reflected how many people's lives I was able to change. So I am loving that we all get to come together tonight and share this with you guys, and share this with, maybe you're watching the recording. Thank you guys so much for being on. But I'm going to turn it over to my dear friend Lanie so that she can share her amazing story. And once again, thank you guys so much for being on.
Thank you, Emily. I always love hearing you speak. It always just lights me up. So hi, my name's Lanie. I'm coming at you from California, and I just totally resonate with everything that Emily said. I know for me, I just couldn't get behind supplements, fads, cleanses, things that are just in today, out tomorrow, and you don't even know what kind of warning labels are going to come with later and what they're even really doing to your body, because there's no research proving it. I'm kind of just spending my money based on some cute marketing and a cute label, but I don't really know what it does, or what it might say it has so-and-so in it. If you don't know how it's really processed, why waste your money? So for me, I can totally get behind real whole food. That's totally my jam. I'm the alley. I'm a believer in real food. I don't think we have a vitamin deficiency. In fact, that's what Dr. Richard Du Bois said. He's one of the top internal health medicine doctors that we get to partner with. Because we don't have a vitamin deficiency. We have a whole food deficiency. And I'm about that, Dr. Du Bois. I can't really pronounce it. It's a very strange last name. But you get the idea. We do not have a vitamin A deficiency. We have like a lycopene deficiency, like the little tiny thousands of phytochemicals that make up our cells deficiency. People focus so much on their macros, but are people really talking about their phytos? No, that's not a thing. That's not in right now. Yeah, you might hit your carb goals, your fat goals, your protein goals, but if you're not hitting your phyto goals, what kind of oil is your engine running off of? You're going to end up in the shop with all kinds of repairs and damage. I know that Emily, running marathons, she really got to know that pretty well. I'm sure she was eating pretty good macronutrition to fuel her body, but she didn't know what she needed to fuel her body on a cellular level for performance. So anyways, for me, I'm about health, but real health that actually helps people, not just something that sounds cool, sounds good with a cute label, but doesn't really do anything to back it up. So for me, that's something I want to stand behind. And that's what I've been able to find with this company for the past 4 years. And in fact, I'm so passionate about it that I was actually able to graduate from college and hire myself into this business. I never had to accept a soul-sucking 9-to-5, more like 6 to 7 job that all my friends are working. It's not a 40-hour work week. That's a lie. It's like a 60-hour work week, 70-hour work week. Yet somehow I'm making more than most of my peers who are busting their booties for something they don't even care about. Like, are you just going to look back on your 20s and think like, wow, I'm so glad I spent all my time building someone else's dream? No, we don't think that. So I just encourage you guys, if you have an entrepreneurial spirit, if you have a heart to serve and help other people and be in community, and you're looking for something bigger and greater that's actually going to make a gosh darn difference in people's health, I'm telling you, it starts with real whole food, and it starts with getting behind a system, a community, a business that's already been established, and not having to go figure it out for yourself. And the beauty of this is for $50 a year, I have my own business. I don't need to worry about how it works. There's a whole system. There's a whole community to hold my hand throughout the whole process. So I just encourage you guys, if that's something that you're about, it's worked for us. We wouldn't be on this call if it hadn't. And so I've been here for 4 years. I don't know many 24-year-olds. Same thing with Emily K. I don't know many 24, 25-year-olds that have been in a career for 4 years, almost 5. Wait, almost 5 years now? That's crazy. And so, but it's something that I believe in. I honestly can see myself being here for the rest of my days. So find a career that you can see yourself not only being from when you're 19 and 99 and still love it just as much, if not more, but you can grow with it. And if you haven't found that yet, this could be your home. So I just encourage you, take a deeper look. Don't let any preconceptions or anything that comes to your mind get in the way of you and your dreams. Don't let any negative Nancy's, little neg ferrets, as like cute Aussies call it, get in your head, keeping you from your dreams. Take a chance, take a risk, because you might just end up changing your life in the process. So anyways, that's my story. It's what I've been able to do. I've been able to travel, make an impact, make an income, and really love my life. But my goal is just to pay that forward to other people. I'm not the only one who wants that. But the beauty of this business, I get to bring others along for the ride. So anyways, I'm going to pass it on to my good friend, Julia Shepley. Thanks for listening to my story, everybody.
That was amazing, Lanie. That was what was I about to say? A millennial or something? That was amazing. That was so much fire, so much truth. That was absolutely incredible. I am so inspired every time I hear you speak, but that time especially, you're on fire. So hi guys, I'm Julia. I've been taking this product for 14 years. And I've been consistently on this product, and I've also watched the health surge come up. I've watched all these different products come up. I've watched, different vitamins, different herbs, different, whatever it may be, collagen peptides. Like there's so many, there's like a cocktail of different health things that you can do these days. And I just find, if I've learned anything over the last 14 years, it's that nothing has a bigger impact on your health than fruits and vegetables. That has stayed constant forever. So this is just really simple and convenient. Completely changed my health, got me off years of antibiotics, years of ADHD medications, years of constipation, and years of struggling with my skin. And so it was just a total game changer for me and my family. And, we didn't know what we knew back then, what we know now about health. And I swear to God, I will never go another day. Like I'll never go a day without this in my body. So my family, we've been a part of this for a while. I joined this business 2 years out of college. I graduated and, I studied photography. I love the arts, but I quickly found myself, waitressing, nannying, and gardening just to pay my rent. And I was doing that for 2 years and I was really unfulfilled. I was really unhappy. I thought I was happy, but I was just, filling in my time with, drinking or partying and just taking myself away from really finding my purpose in my life. And my mom and my sister, they built really incredible lifestyles with this business. And I was watching them do this and I really decided that I wanted what they had. So I got serious about what I wanted for my life, and it was passion and purpose. And, at that time I was watching all of these people on Instagram traveling and working remotely and making money through their phones. And I just thought, how can I do that? And everything that I wanted just led me back to this business. And it's just been an incredible 2 years. I initially started this just to make an extra $200 a month so I wouldn't have to waitress on Saturday nights. And now I've been able to stop waitressing, and it's the greatest gift because I get to choose what my other jobs are. Not because I have to, because I want to. So I get to choose if I want to take photos. I get to choose if I want to do social media work. I'm not forced to go wait tables or nanny or garden just to make money. And having choices, I swear to God, has so much to do with happiness. So if you're sitting around, if you feel like you don't have choices, if you feel like you're lacking purpose and passion, I highly recommend, just like what Lanie said, taking a look at this, getting more educated. The way people are doing business is changing, and we don't have to work 9 to 5s anymore to work them until we're 60 and then retire. That's not where our generation is going. Our generation is saying, we want time, we want freedom, we want flexibility, we want to be our own bosses. And I really don't know how many other businesses give you all that. So I'm going to pass it over to Danielle, and she's going to take it from here.
Awesome. Oh my God, Julia, I love your story. I just love being on these calls. Like, I'm just so empowered by everyone. And I think that the biggest influence in life is finding your tribe and letting them love on you and being a part of that and kind of like, riding the wave and being empowered by others. So I'm Danielle. I'm 22. I'm from England. I live in New York City, but I'm currently in Australia. And I think that just kind of sums up this business, the flexibility and the freedom and the lifestyle that it can give you, deciding that what you want is the biggest thing for me. 5 years ago, I kind of was stuck. I was living in London. I was waitressing and working in a nightclub and working at a juice bar. I was doing literally everything that I could to just survive. And I was going from job to job to job. I would sleep for like 4 or 5 hours a night. I was up. I was running around. I was trying to make money. I was counting my money. Like I was trying to just survive and get by. And I kind of found myself at 18 years old, like, shit, like, what am I doing? Like, where am I heading? What is life? Like, is this what my life's going to look like for, you know, the rest of time? And I was honestly so scared. I was counting my paycheck. I was just going from one job to another. And if someone didn't give me time off to go and like see family, I would just quit my job and then go back and find a new one. And I was just like not getting anywhere. And I was actually really scared. And someone asked me a question that really stuck with me. And it was like, if you don't change anything right now, where does your life look? What does your life look like in 5 years? And I encourage you to ask that to yourself right now. Because for me back then, it kind of gave me I was like, oh my God, like I kind of felt a bit sick. I was like, shit, like I'm not doing anything to better myself. I'm not doing anything to move forward. I don't really have a plan. I don't really have a direction. So when I was given this opportunity, which I'm beyond grateful for what it's done for me and what it's done for so many people that I now love on and get to be a part of their world, I just like finally felt like I could breathe again. I finally felt like, oh my God, like I finally can dream again. I can finally think about, you know, traveling and doing the things that I love and spending time with family and being around, you know, when people get engaged or have a baby, I can be there. And that was probably the most rewarding thing ever that this business has given me. The product, like all the other girls have spoken about, just makes sense. It's common sense. We all know we need more fruits and veggies. We all know that we're deficient from that. And this really just bridges the gap. It's a no-brainer. So for me, it just made so much sense. I dived right in. Within 7 months, I was able to quit all 3 jobs that I had and do this full time for the past 2.5 years. I met my partner through this business. I got to move to a different country to be with him. And I think one of the biggest things that I'm grateful for in this business is that when I moved to America, I wasn't able to get a work visa because it's not that easy. And I wouldn't have been able to get a job. And I lived there for like maybe on and off for 2 years before I got my visa there. And think about if you didn't have a job for 2 years, where you literally couldn't make money for 2 years, what would you even do? And I'm not the kind of person to rely on someone else. Like I love being my own financial stable and being able to pay it my own way. So imagine what you would do. But thankfully, because of this business, I was able to make an income every single month. I was able to get income coming into my bank account, and an income that I wasn't just feeling like, okay, it's here, but feeling proud of and feeling that, you know, your income in this business is really just a reflection of the amount of people that you've helped. So the bigger your income grows means the bigger the impact that you're making. And to me, that's so exciting. And I think that our generation are really weird about talking about money. But for me, I think money's so powerful, and you should never be embarrassed about money, because money just gives you more choices and more options. And just like Julia was saying, choices give you decision, give you flexibility, give you freedom, give you happiness. And money is able to provide those options and choices for you to be able to pay back to others, be able to give back to charity, be able to show up when you want to, be able to, if for me, living in a different country, if one of my friends gets married, like just being able to hop on a plane and go back and not be stressed financially about that, and not have to miss out on magic moments when you're tied down to a job that doesn't provide that. So this is literally a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I could go on for hours about how incredibly grateful and blessed we are because of this. Currently traveling the world on an 8-week traveling trip around 5 different countries in 7 different weeks, and just, you know, I have to pinch myself that this is the reality. And I'm not just saying this to brag or to share or anything like that. I'm saying this because I want you guys to dream again. I want you guys to think about what you actually really want from your life, and not to think that, okay, that's okay for her, but like, what am I going to do? Like, this is available for everybody. Like, we're all sat here, we're all just normal people. Like, call me wrong, I'm literally just got up out of bed. Like, I'm doing this business on a normal girl lifestyle, and that's exactly what we are. We're just average people creating an incredible impact around the globe, and I'm just super passionate about what we're creating. So thank you for letting me share this morning, wherever we are in the world. And I'm going to pass this back to Emily, and hopefully you'll make a bright decision that you're going to create something epic in the future. So pass back to you, Em.
Okay, how am I supposed to close on that? I'm just like, you literally touched on every single thing, and it just literally puts a smile on my face just to hear that, like, just what you said about like magic moments and like you can do this. Like, we're all normal people. Like, none of us have this amazing special like secret sauce. Like, we're just really excited about our future, and we knew that we were worth more, and we knew that there was more than just like the typical 9 to 5. And funny, Lanie said like 6 to 7 because that's really how it is. But and it's funny that you say that about like all of your traveling and all the things you're doing, Danielle, because I'm in the midst of planning 2 different bridal showers, and my boyfriend and I have a ton of weddings, and they all happen to be out of state, and his income is fixed. I mean, not fixed until he gets a different position. He works a salary-based job. So on the months where we have a lot of extra travel or a lot of extra things, he has no, option of just, kind of making more money, but I do. And so it's kind of cool how we've been able to kind of make that a thing with, we've booked a lot of flights. I'm sitting here looking at my calendar thinking of like all the different states and weddings and things that we get to go to. Like Danielle said, like, money just provides more options. And even if you do this on the side of what you're already doing, maybe you love what you're doing. Maybe you are excited about like what you're doing right now. And that's fine. We're not trying to talk you out of what you're doing now. We just know that what we were doing can't even hold a candle to what we do now. And so we just want to invite you guys in. I think if you guys touched on, like so many girls touched on all the things that I wanted to close on, but what I keep thinking about is there's a lot of opportunities out there. There's a lot of things that you could probably, work virtually and do business, on your phone or make your own schedule, but really dig deep into what this opportunity has to offer and why it's different, because you'll be really surprised as to why this opportunity is so different and so much better than other ones out there. I think the term like owning your online business sounds so intriguing. There's a lot of like, I think a lot of people want to be online influencers and social influencers, but don't really know what it looks like or what it entails. And so I can guarantee that what we have is so different than anything else out there, not only because of the company and the mission and the research and the business plan, all of it, but the residual income. I can promise you that if you truly knew what residual income was, you would run through a brick wall to get to it. So Danielle could literally turn off her phone today in Australia, go to this retreat. She's about to go to a retreat for the next however many days, and she's still going to be making money. People here in the US on her team are going to be waking up and making money. So if you guys think of like a franchise or like a store, like I'm just going to throw it out there, like Walgreens shuts down, and when they shut down, they're not making money. Their store is closed until they open up the next morning. But our franchise is so different. Danielle can go to bed tonight. Well, she just woke up. We're about to go to bed in the US. We can go to bed tonight and her business is still awake in Australia, and vice versa. So I just think that's so cool, just the international portion of it and just residual income in general. I just really encourage you guys, like Julia said, it's 2018. The way people are making money is changing. Don't always follow the masses. The M might be silent, y'all. So just really dig deep into this opportunity. I know, I see Danielle laughing. It took her like a couple of seconds, but it's so serious. Like when I graduated college, if I would have followed what all my peers were doing, oh my gosh, my life would look completely different. I graduated 3 years ago with my degree. And if I would have followed what my classmates were doing, and it totally pays to be brave. So I know I'm excited, I'm yappy, but I'm going to close up tonight's call just encouraging you guys to look deeper into this opportunity. Ask yourself where you'll be in 5 years if you don't change a single thing. And like Danielle said, but also on the flip side of that, ask yourself where you could be in 4 to 5 years if you were brave and just said yes. Because I can guarantee that it's not always easy, going against the grain and walking away from normal, but I can tell you first-handedly that it is completely worth it. And the people that didn't believe in me at first are now coming back to me and asking me how I did it. And it's absolutely true. And I just smile from ear to ear and I'm just like, I just did it. I didn't wait for approval. I didn't wait for someone to say, oh yeah, you should do that. I knew that I deserved something more, and I knew that this was a good opportunity. And I knew that the company was here to stay. They want to be around for our kids' kids. So I'm just so glad that you guys took the time out of your night to be on this call. Thank you guys so much. And wherever you're at in the world, good night, good morning. We love you all.